And Delray Beach, come on out, mention operation.
With an adoptable, they can come and play with them, with the dogs and the cats, and it's going to be a designated area specifically for them. We have a statue that's going to be in that area. It's like about 10 feet tall on a marble base, and it is a veteran in bronze that signifies our support for the veterans. And my heart is really aimed toward the female veterans that come back from service, whether it's 2 years, whether it's 5 years, whether it's 10 years, when they come back into civilian life.
And so much of that deals with the mental health component, because pets and the love that you receive from pets really help everybody, elderly, children, and the veterans, feel connected. They feel they can give love and they receive love.
Exactly.
Right, because there's no feeling unworthy with a pet.
Absolutely. And and I think we often underestimate the giving love part of that dynamic as well, not just...
And I rescued them. But when you're talking about giving and getting and receiving, it is an unconditional bond, and they're there regardless, no matter. And they sense when somebody's upset, or when they're angry, or whatever that emotion might be, and they comfort.
Yeah.
And you are a non-kill shelter, which is really
Thank
important.
you.
Tri-County and Boca Raton is a non-kill shelter.
Thank you. 100% no kill. And
I'm amazed that they're, and I can't even say it, because you can't even say they're kill shelters, but I'm just going to say you are a non-kill shelter. The fact that there's something other than that, I just can't even wrap my head around the concept of that. You have the amount of pets that you must have, fur babies, because they should go right to you instead of all these other places, because the option, if they're not adopted, is...
You're absolutely
I say inhumane,
right.
I know they're not human, but still.
Well,
but they are. In our minds, they are. Right.
They're just like a human. They only have 4 legs.
How many
and a lot
do you
of fur.
have right now?
We have about 300.
Wow.
That's it. That includes kitty cats and dogs.
What happens when you're over capacity?
We try never to be over capacity. That's one reason why we are doing our campus. We will have a larger capacity to house and shelter animals and prepare them for adoption. In fact, speaking to your point, we are borderless. We will go anywhere and everywhere to save. All lives matter. In fact, we're planning a trip in 2 weeks to make a 3rd trip to go to China and save from the meat trade.
You brought a lot of the dogs in from Puerto Rico from Hurricane Maria
yes,
as well.
yes.
There were a tremendous amount. You want to get
Yes.
you want a dog?
No.
But you think about what happens with the hurricanes, and talking about hurricanes, right? People now are preparing right here, which is in our backyard, in Tri-County's backyard. What can they do with their pets? If you see pets that are stranded, that are homeless, or if you need help with your pet, if you need to go to a shelter, how can Tri-County be a part of that?
They can bring the strays to us.
Okay.
And we're FEMA approved in our hospital. And for the community, we're very strong in community outreach. And we will have them bring their pets if they need to evacuate. They can bring their pets to our shelter, and we'll shelter them until everything settles down, and then they can come back and get their pet.
That's a tremendous point, because they will shelter. It's not like you're giving up your pet right now if you need to evacuate. You can bring your pet over to the Tri-County Humane Society on Boca Rio Road, just south of Glades in Boca Raton, and they will shelter your pet during your preparation, during the storm, and then you get your pet back. They're not taking your pet from you. That's really important to know.
And now that we're talking to them, they need to bring their food, and if they're on any medicines, they need to bring medicines. They need to bring whatever comfy beds that they have or blankets that they have, so that they'll feel that they have a home away from home, and they're being cared for.
Do you guys work with a lot of...
Oh yes,